You know that phrase, trust your gut? Or when you get butterflies in your stomach? Well, it turns out those aren't just cute sayings. Nope, there's a real scientifically proven connection between what's happening in your gut and what's going on in your brain. So let's get into it. Okay, so we all know about the brain in our head, right? The command center for our whole body. But what if I told you that you have another one? A second brain that's running a ton of operations, influencing your mood, your health, even your decisions. Any idea where it is? You guessed it, it's in your gut. And I'm not speaking metaphorically here. There is a hugely complex and powerful neural network lining your entire digestive tract. It's time we gave this secret second brain the attention it deserves. So, first things first, what are we even talking about? Well, your gut microbiome is basically this massive, living ecosystem inside you. Seriously, picture a bustling, microscopic city filled with trillions of tiny organisms. It's this incredible, hidden world that's totally changing how we think about health. And when I say trillions, I mean it. We're talking about over 100 trillion microorganisms. To put that in perspective, that's more than 10 times the number of actual human cells in your entire body. So, in a very real way, you're kind of more microbe than human. Wild, right? All of these microbes working together with the nerves in your gut form what scientists officially call the enteric nervous system, or ENS. It's so complex and can act so independently that it absolutely earned its nickname, the second brain. It can manage your entire digestive process without any help from the brain in your head. But, of course, these two brains aren't just operating in their own little bubbles. They're constantly talking to each other. So, how does that conversation actually happen? How does this gut-brain superhighway work? Well, it's a non-stop two-way chat that flows along three main channels. Let's break them down. The first, and maybe the most direct route, is the vagus nerve. You can think of it like a massive fiber optic cable connecting your gut and your brain. But here's the crazy part. While information flows both ways, a whopping 80% of the signals are going from your gut up to your brain. Your gut is doing most of the talking. The second channel is all about chemical messengers. Your gut is basically a factory for neurotransmitters. And get this, over 90% of your body's serotonin, the happy chemical that regulates your mood, is made in your gut, not your brain. Your gut microbes also churn out other important stuff, like GABA, which helps keep feelings of fear and anxiety in check. And channel number 3 is your immune system. Now, this picture might look complicated, but the main takeaway is pretty simple. Your gut microbes are like drill sergeants for your immune cells. They train them and tell them what to do, which helps regulate inflammation all over your body, and that includes in your brain. Okay, so we've covered the how they talk. Now let's get to the fun part, the so what. How does all this biological chatter actually show up in our day-to-day lives as feelings and emotions? Because this isn't just some abstract science experiment happening inside you. This gut-brain crosstalk is actively shaping your mental state from one moment to the next. When that delicate ecosystem in your gut gets thrown out of balance, a condition called dysbiosis, the messages it sends to your brain can start to get, pretty negative. In fact, studies have clearly linked dysbiosis to higher levels of stress hormones, anxiety, and even depression. And the medical community is really starting to pay attention. You see quotes like this one from Dr. Aparna Iyer, a psychiatrist, who says, "We're heading towards a future where using things like probiotics could be a totally normal part of treating mental health." It's a powerful idea. This has actually spawned a whole new field with a really cool name, psychobiotics. These are specific types of good bacteria that studies have shown can have a real positive impact on mental health. It's like nutritional psychiatry, and it's happening right now. So if our gut health and our mental health are so deeply connected, the obvious next question is, what can we do about it? How can we support this second brain? Well, you can literally feed your feelings the right way. So check this out. When you eat foods with a lot of fiber, you're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding your gut microbes. And as they munch on that fiber, they produce these amazing compounds called short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. These little guys are superstars. They keep your gut wall healthy, and some can even travel all the way to your brain and directly influence how it works. Now, to really take care of your microbiome, you need two key things, probiotics and prebiotics. Think of it this way. Probiotics are the new good bacteria you're adding to the team. Prebiotics are the food for the good bacteria you already have. You need both. It's a 1-2 punch for a healthy gut. So, where can you get these probiotics? Fermented foods are your best bet. You've got things like kimchi and sauerkraut, which are loaded with good stuff. Or, if you're more into dairy, Greek yogurt and kefir are fantastic sources. Basically, adding any of these into your diet is a direct deposit into your gut health bank account.
The more we learn about this, the clearer it becomes that the implications are just massive. We are truly just at the beginning of understanding how the microbiome could completely revolutionize medicine.
And it goes way beyond just mood and anxiety. Scientists are now seriously investigating how therapies that target the gut could help treat devastating neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. It's a whole new frontier for treatment. So that brings us to a final, really powerful thought. The idea that you can change your gut and, in doing so, actually change your mind? That's revolutionary. It gives us a level of control over our own well-being that we never knew we had, and it puts it right there on our plate. So, the only question left is, what are you going to feed your second brain?